Thanks for joining me for practice. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel. And in the description is a link to my Patreon account. If you'd like to offer a donation, it's greatly appreciated. Namaste. Move the flesh from your sit bones. Come into a comfortable seated position. And just place your hands gently on your knees and palms face down. Anchor into the sit bones and lift through the crown of the head. Create space in between the vertebrae. And the more we allow the grounding to come into the body, the pressing into the earth through the base, and allowing that to grow heavy, the lighter the rebounding we feel, that buoyancy of the inner body lift. Allow the heart to come up through the shoulders, soften the shoulders down the back. Make sure that as the heart lifts, the low ribs don't pop forward, so keep them drawing toward the back body. And have the chin in, back of the neck long, crown of the head lifted. And then once we feel the structure coming into place, and relax a little bit of the effort. Find some softness and begin to deepen the breath. Inhale comes in through the nostrils, fills chest, ribs, belly. Exhaling, belly, then ribs, then chest. And as you trace the breath as it comes in and down, see if you can even feel the pressure of the breath touch the pelvic floor. As you trace the breath going up and out, watch it leave all the way through the nostrils, the very tip of the nose. Make this breath smooth so that the inhale flows into the exhale, flows right into the inhale. There's no pauses. And try your best to eliminate or reduce any jumps or catches so that it feels smooth and even. And while this pattern's continuing to move in the body, pattern of breath, stay in the role of the observer, the one who watches. So often as we move through our day with the different tasks, really jumping from task to task, knocking things off of our to-do list, we are often embodying the role of the doer. And in our yoga practice, we get this wonderful opportunity to acknowledge that there is a higher source within us that is constantly observing. In Patanjali Yoga Sutras, the name for this is the drashtra, the seer. And it's very helpful sometimes to acknowledge that ultimately, we are not the doer. We are pure essence, observing ourselves, doing. Now, if you haven't applied the Ujjayi breath, bring that into your practice now, that soft ocean wave or whisper type sound, continuing this smooth breathing, Inhale descends to the base. Exhale ascends up and out through the nostrils. And when we bring in the mentality, when we bring in the awareness that we are not the doer, all the burdens that we carry begin to subside. We can still perform our actions to the best of our ability, but without attachment to the outcome. Recognizing that as much as we participate, we are ultimately not the final say. So 2 more full breaths here, please. And then relax all effort. So relax any shaping of the breath, any control. Just get still for a moment. Let the breath find its own rhythm without any control. And in that deep peace and tranquility of just pure being, bring your attention to the tip of your nose and watch the breath come in from the tip to the bridge and exhale from the bridge out the tip. Inhaling, feeling the air is cool as it comes in, warm as it goes out. And as you watch the breath move from tip to bridge and bridge to tip, see if you can trace it along the ceiling of the nostril. And as the breath moves towards the bridge of the nose, notice when it hits the corners of the eyes, there's a sweetness, madhya. And breathe in again as the breath comes towards the bridge, towards the corners of the eyes. Enjoy that feeling of sweetness. You can even momentarily pause. And then allow the breath to return back out through the tip of the nose. Please continue. And then as you move towards the sweetness at the corners of the eyes and linger there, notice the awareness drawing up slightly, a little higher towards the third eye. And as the awareness moves towards the third eye, notice a triangle, 3 points. And allow the awareness to become absorbed in that area. Perhaps sensing an upward flow of awareness and prana. Once your sense of that third eye becomes strong, you can release some of the technique and hold your attention in that upward pointing triangular area of the third eye, absorbing the mind in it. If the mind wanders, you can return back to one of the previous stages of the technique. As you sense this triangular awareness in the area of the third eye, a flow of prana moving upwards, notice the pinnacle. Perhaps sensing here an even greater light, pure white light. Stay as the witness to the process. Eventually, consciousness observing itself. Here in this state, there is nothing to do. There's nowhere to get to. Just pure being. Satchitananda. So very slowly begin to deepen your breath. And take that good feeling with you as you bring your hands back together in front of your heart. And bow your head to your hands. Return to the intention of the practice. I am not the doer. And just offer a moment of gratitude to the one who watches, a seer. Grateful for this presence in our lives. And we'll complete this practice with a chant of Om. Deep inhale in. Long exhale out. Namaha. Just let go. Deep inhale in. Hari Om. Namaste.